just 1 spoon of castor oil and 1 spoon of baking soda will be able to clear your skin tag overnight. If not overnight, just in a few days, your skin tag should be gone. So stick with me. In this video, I'll be walking you through what a skin tag is, what are the possible causes of some of the skin tags, and how to treat it at home. Not forgetting, I'll walk you through the ratio of 1:1 and how that is going to be beneficial to you. That is, I think, what you want to know about. So just stick with me. Let's get into the video. So skin tags, they are usually excessive growth of the body or the skin tissue. Now it means that there is excess growth. Okay, so the skin begins to fold up and then thereby leading to the excess addition of the skin. So skin tags, they are actually non-cancerous. They are benign tissues. They may be in different forms, different shapes. When I say forms, I'm talking about the consistency. It's either soft or hard, and it's as a result of excessive production of estrogen that has been deposited on the skin, leading to the skin tags. We are going to use very simple methods. Let me give you an example. Let's say patient B, who will be having her wedding ceremony in the next 6 months. So she said, I'll be having my wedding ceremony, and I have this tag either on my shoulders, or usually skin tags, they occur or they appear in areas that are usually foldable areas. Okay, so like around the neck side, there's the flesh is able to fold over there, around the axillary area, okay, the armpits, around the belly area, inner part of the thighs, and etc. So anywhere that is foldable, it's possible to have skin tags growing there. Now, because this person wants a faster way to get rid of the skin tags because of one, cosmetic purposes. Let's say if it's on the face, sometimes you advise that if it's not causing any harm to you, can you just go on and then have a makeup done on it? And the other way is by going for surgical excision, where the doctors make an incision. There is band ligation, where they put a band underneath the tag and then tie it up, expect that it may fall off. Some people use some herbal therapies and other things. Also, there is exposure of cold or high temperatures, like cold, okay, on the tissue, the excess tissue. That is cryotherapy, and they use that, and then it's able to burn it off. There's also what we use, we call the laser therapy, where frequencies are shone on the tissue and then it's able to get it off. If you don't have, let's say, the finances and etc., that is when the home remedy comes into play. So now these two things, the castor oil and the baking soda comes in. So I'm going to walk you through that. Now, I told you that the actual cause is as a result of excess estrogen. I have a video that I've made which talks about using diet to control estrogen production. You can go and refer to that video. I'm going to tag it in this video. Go check the video out, follow the protocol, and reduce your estrogen secretion. And if you are able to do that, you would realize the estrogen is going to be in a normal level. Okay, you are going to produce the estrogen in the normal level, which is not going to be too excess, such that some is going to deposit in the skin. All right, now as well, you are going to eat very good foods that is going to help the estrogen levels. Now let's get into the 1:1. When I talk about 1:1, I'm just saying, I don't have anything in here. I want you to understand carefully. Now you are going to take 1 spoon, depending on the size of the skin tag. You are going to, if it's, let's say, big, it varies in size and shape and consistency. All right, so the location may also vary. So let's say we are using a teaspoon. All right, teaspoon, the one you give to your baby, you use for your baby or your child. Okay, now if you take a teaspoon full of baking soda, and then you dump it here. All right, you are going to take the same teaspoonful of castor oil. Now you take the same thing and then you dump it here as well. So we have a ratio of 1 of castor oil, 1 of the baking soda, and then you are going to mix it uniformly. Make sure you mix it uniformly. There are no lumps, there are no whatever. Just make sure it's uniformly spread out. Now what you are going to do is it's going to be in a gelatinous form, like a gel, like an ointment or a cream. Okay, you are going to take it and then clean hands, all right, and then make sure you feel, let's say the mass is over here, the excess tissue or skin tag is right here. You are going to drop it on it. Okay, make sure you smear it on the whole skin tag. Make sure it's covered in this mixture. Once you are done, you can cover it up with a tape, like that. You can cover it up with a tape or a band, whatever that you can use to make sure it's covered. Now what you are going to do is you are going to do this therapy at night, and in the evening it's covered. I'm going to tell you what the castor oil is doing and what the baking soda is also doing. The castor oil is able to penetrate the skin tissues. All right, it's able to pass through the epidermis, the dermis, goes deeper. So it's very, very helpful. And in the same way, the baking soda is able to stop the immune process of growth of this skin tag, which means that it's going to halt its growth. It can't grow again. And so gradually, whilst you place it there, if it's a soft type, it can even die off that same night. The skin tag may just leave, but probably you might need 1, 2, or 3. You have to perform it for about 3 times in order to get rid of it completely. But in situations where the skin tag is very thick or hard, then it means you might have to repeat this process for or over a period of time. But all the same, I can tell you that this home remedy really works and you will love it. You have to check by morning. You just take it off in the morning and then you check if your skin, how is it looking, how is it faring. And if you are going to do it, make sure you put that in the comment section. You like, you subscribe, you share this particular video to other people to also benefit from this. Especially this remedy, you are using it because probably you don't want to undergo the surgical excision, you don't want to undergo laser or cryotherapy. Now if you do this and it's still proving stubborn, make sure you go and see the doctor for possibly a biopsy so that they can check whether this is cancerous or not. In most cases, skin tags are not cancerous, they are not dangerous, they are not inflamed, they are just benign growth, which you can use this therapy or this remedy to heal it. I hope this is helpful to you.